Attack for you. Leg away. They look better like they just a gay. Attack for you. Leg away. They look better like they just a gay. Attack for you. Leg away. Serious. See me down. Attack for you. Leg away. They look better today. Just a gay. You live is near me. Okay, so I think it's working. It means that I'm putting to it. Hello, I'm putting to it all night long. Hello. I'm ready to go. We need to leave. Oh. Okay, so I think it's working. It means that I'm putting to it. Hello, I'm putting to it all night long. Hello. I'm ready to go. We need to leave. Oh. Okay, so I think it's working. It means that I'm putting to it. Hello, I'm putting to it all night long. Hello. I'm ready to go. We need to leave. Oh. Hello. Okay, I think it's working now. Yeah. Is it working? Should be working. Is you working? Are you working? Hello. 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 Okay, it's working now. Let's go. Okay, let's turn this up a little bit. Just that. Okay, that's good. yell at you, bust down, hit him up. I'm gonna bust him down. She trying to go my dick. I put bitch. No, you ain't know. I'ma fuck the hoe. So bitch, like go eat my dick. Hey, hey. So yeah, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Okay, yo, guys, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. But I'm streaming. Hey, 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 I'm streaming. Hey, yeah, yeah, I'm streaming. Hey, yeah, yeah, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. But serious. Oh my gosh, what my skin? My skin. I don't know why. Hey, it works. Hey, so yeah, I'm streaming. I'm in streaming. Okay, yo. Hey, it works.
So I got a steering wheel for Christmas, and I decided to use it in Drive World. Now,
Nate Goyard.
Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, no stands. New hoes, 10 toes, new guap, new bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, how she pay. Bad bitch, no bag, I just hit another liquor, she be counting in my rest. I be feeling hella rich, no Brian, 100 stack, about to make another hit, God bitch, in my life. Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, no stands. New hoes, 10 toes, new guap, new bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, how she pay. Bad bitch, no bag, I just hit another liquor, she be counting in my rest. And I be feeling hella rich, no Brian, 100 stack, about to make another hit, God bitch, in my life. If she fucking with me, then you know I got it better. I be feeling like a Uzi, got my mind up on the check for the loose. Getting groovy with your hoe, she love me better. I ain't talking ass cash, but that bitch she fly. And I posted out with twin glass and phone bitches, no face. All they want is squad, I burn bridges. I be getting to the bag, you still cleaning dirty dishes. Doing mob says shots to your spot with no limits. Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your mans. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, won't stand. Two hoes, 10 toes, new guap, counting bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, how she bad. Bad bitch, throw back, I just hit another liquor, she be counting on my rest. And I be feeling hella rich, no Brian, 100 stack, about to make another hit, God bitch, on my life. Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, won't stand. Two hoes, 10 toes, new guap, counting bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, how she bad. Bad bitch, throw back, I just hit another liquor, she be counting on my rest. And I be feeling hella rich, no Brian, 100 stack, about to make another hit, God bitch, on my life.
on Sunshine Islands bus route 41A towards Northern Beach, via Southern, Central, and Norton. Thank you and enjoy the journey.
歡迎乘搭陽光群島巴士41A 號線，經南環、中環同北頓前往北灘。祝旅途愉快。下一站，陽光鐵路站。
Next stop, Sunshine Railway Station.
請緊握扶手 Please hold the handrail. 請緊握扶手。下一站，中環醫院。
Next stop, Central Hospital.
請緊握扶手 Please hold the handrail. 請緊握扶手。
Nate Goyard.
Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, no stamps. New hoes, 10 toes, new guap, on the bands. New whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, as she pay. Bad bitch, no bag, I just hit another liquor. She be counting in my rest, and I be feeling hella rich. No Brian, I'm step, about to make another hit. God, bitch, my life. Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, no stamps. New hoes, 10 toes, new guap, on the bands. New whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, as she pay. Bad bitch, no bag, I just hit another liquor. She be counting in my rest, and I be feeling hella rich. No Brian, I'm step, about to make another hit. God, bitch, my life. If she fucking with me, then you know I got it better. I be feeling like a Uzi, got my mind up on the check. Full loose, getting groovy with your hoe, she love me back. I ain't talking ass cash, but that bitch she bad. And I posted out with twin glass and phone bitches, no face. All they want is squad. I burn bridges, I be getting to the bay. You still cleaning dirty dishes, doing mob shit. Shot to your spot with no limits. Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, won't stand. 2 hoes, 10 toes, new guap, cutting bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, she bad. Bad bitch, throw back. I just hit another liquor, she be counting on my rest, and I be feeling hella rich. No Brian, 100 stack, about to make another hit. God, bitch, on my life. Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, won't stand. 2 hoes, 10 toes, new guap, cutting bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, she bad. Bad bitch, throw back. I just hit another liquor, she be counting on my rest, and I be feeling hella rich. No Brian, 100 stack, about to make another hit. God, bitch, on my life.
Bye bye.
下一站長山街市 A05 陽光大學南環校園。
Next stop, Johnson Market, A05. Sunshine.
请紧握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 请紧握扶手。
Bye bye.
Next stop, The One, Police Headquarters, Pink Center.
请紧握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 请紧握扶手。
Hello. Hello.
Next stop, Glass Office, Pinky Road.
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 请紧握扶手。
Hi, how are you? Hi.
"下一站枫樹里 Next stop Maple Lane."
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail。請緊握扶手。
In driving lessons.
Hi.
"下一站北環轉車站北環站天際塔 Next stop Northern Interchange Northern Station Skyreach Tower."
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail。請緊握扶手。
下一站北頓路 Next stop Norton Road。
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail。請緊握扶手。
What are you doing?
Next stop, Northern Ferry Pier, Northern Town Centre.
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 請緊握扶手。
下一站北鎮村。Next stop, Norton Estate.
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 請緊握扶手。
Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
Next stop, Norton Garden.
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail。請緊握扶手。
下一站北灘 Next stop Northern Beach。
請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail。請緊握扶手。
各位乘客，本班車已經到達終點站，請各位乘客落車，謹記攜帶你的隨身物品。多謝乘搭陽光群島巴士。We have now arrived the bus terminus. All passengers please alight here. Please, all your personal belongings are with you when alighted. For travelling with Sunshine Islands bus.
搭陽光群島巴士41A 號線，經北頓、中環同南環前往其他港台。祝旅途愉快。
Welcome aboard Sunshine Islands bus route 41A towards Sunshine Pier via Northern, Central, and Southern. Thank you and enjoy the journey.
下一站北頓花園。
Next stop, Norton Garden.
请紧握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 请紧握扶手。
Hi. Hi, how are you? Hello.
下一站北頓村。
Next stop, Norton Estate.
请紧握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 请紧握扶手。
What are you doing? 下一站北頓市中心。
Next stop, Norton Town Centre.
请紧握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 请紧握扶手。
If you're sick, you should.
シュ、ドライブイットスロー。
Is this us auditioning for a Hollywood action movie?
Well, this has been way too long in the making, but let the games officially begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. And the scissors. I know you guys are gonna be super disappointed when you see what...
Dear insert name of creator here, after years of...
Well, this has been way too long in the making, but let the games officially begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. And the scissors. I know you guys are gonna be super disappointed when you see what this is because I hyped it up way too much, but check this out. We got an Alcantara in performance. It's an armrest. I realize this doesn't seem all too exciting, but this is step one in today's video. We got a lot to unbox.
Finally, it is happening. The BMW M2 G87, we're up against my girlfriend Sophia and her Mark V Toyota Supra. Winner takes all. The budget, $75,000.
Now before you guys... the video. Now I love all the Alcantara on this. I love the stitch pattern as well. It just matches the M2 so nicely. And you'll see the factory armrest, not a bad armrest, but this one, way cleaner. Well, this is gonna be one of those tight little installs. We gotta tuck ourselves in the back of the M2, which by the way, is a 2+2. We got all a little bit of hardware. Now I'm a little bit nervous because it involves a spring. If you've ever worked with springs, you hate springs. I hate springs. This back half of the armrest, we pop this baby off. We got a couple electrical connections. Got to disconnect those, and we should have full access. It's always the easy projects or the projects that you think are going to be easy that end up being somewhat the most daunting. Springs are definitely the death of me. Maybe, just quite possibly. Oh, come on. There we go. Now I believe easy comes off, and now we just got to reverse engineer everything. And now we simply just walk these shims back into place, needle nose pliers, double check everything. We look good to go, and this should click back in. I think the hardest part of this entire project is just getting out of the car. All right, one modification is done. Of course, for the final reveal, out with the old and in with the new. Now, is this the greatest mod that I've ever made to a car in my life? Probably not, but it's in the details, okay? In performance, I love the stitch pattern. Alcantara is very suave, it's very BMW. We have a lot more interior upgrades to come, so this is just step number one. Now this right here, this armrest cost me $495. So add it to the tally, but labor, $0.
So I bought the BMW M2 for $58,000. Of course, I had to pay Utah sales tax at 7.25%, $4,205. The armrest, $495. Grand total spent to date, $62,700.
Now Sophia is adamant before we start filming anything whatsoever, she's got to pop the doors up. I get it, flexing on me. Yes, you did. Didn't she say that off camera? Flexing on me all day, every day.
Oh,
Let them fly straight into the sky. That smile there is worth $1 million. It's crazy though, because I basically gave you the automatic dub. Just with the doors, you're gonna win.
I think it's the opposite.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
I think it's negative points.
Nah.
I think out of all the cars, it does suit it a little bit.
Okay, you're starting to like it a little bit, aren't you?
The doors will stay down when I drive, but I still think it's cool.
Everywhere we go, you always keep the doors down.
Yeah.
And every time I try to raise them up.
And I close them right down.
Now our budget is $75,000 and both of us spent $51,000 and $58,000, so we have about $15,000 to $20,000 remaining, and Sophia has decided to wide body the world.
Big moves.
Yes, you are, in partnership with our homies from Street Hunter USA. Ooh, laying it to the ground on the fly. We did not plan that.
Now, Sophia spent $51,000 on her Supra, but of course we also have Utah sales tax, 7.25%, $3,697.50. The Street Hunter kit retail price $8,450, grand total to date spend $63,147.50.
Whoa, did you break the budget? Carbon fiber? Bring it out here in the sun. It looks crazy.
So cool.
All right, goodness. You sure that's in budget? Yeah, you sure? Okay, wow, that looks awesome. You've been keeping so many secrets from me.
It's nice.
Carbon fiber galore, what?
Gotta do it.
You don't have any money left over. You're donezo's.
I have money.
And yes, Sophia is correct. She still has $11,852.50 remaining to finish her Supra.
Well, step one for the super wide body build, we are going to install the Street Hunter wing. And when I say we, I'm helping you. Free labor, I'm not charging you nothing.
Wow, very generous.
I am very generous. Welcome to 2025. My generosity is off the charts. The main reason I'm doing that is so you can help me on the M2 build.
Right.
But step one, we got this aftermarket carbon fiber piece. We got to pull this piece off and then install the wing. Sophia's gotten her floss out, and slowly but surely we're going to floss the tape apart. It's working, yeah? How old is that floss?
It's brand new. It's not used, I promise.
Okay, I just want to make sure that it wasn't used to floss your teeth first.
Whoa.
I don't want to get too accounting focused, but I think based on the rules, if you can sell that, you could add that to your budget.
Yeah.
That's real carbon fiber. That's not the knockoff stuff either, is it?
Now we're going to be using a whole lot of blue tape. We don't want to get any of this paint scratched whatsoever. We're going to cover as much surface area as we can. We got this cool guide from Street Hunter. It fits right on in over the rear deck lid. It's got these holes here, and you trace them.
And that's where we're going to drill into your brand new Supra. Ouch. So just like the top section, we also have a guide for the underside here inside the deck lid. It tells us exactly where we're going to need to drill. Obviously, we got one shot to do this, and we do not want to mess up.
Now we gotta wide body this Supra. We gotta slice and dice it. So this wing install, we gotta complete this as fast as we can. You always wanna measure 5, 6, 7, 8 times, drill 1 time, cut 1 time. Now this Street Hunter wing has got to be the best single upgrade you can make to a Toyota Supra. Fits the design of the car so well, center section carbon fiber, just looks sick.
One as easy as that. Sophia, your hair is ridiculous. This is going in the video for sure.
It looks like a croissant.
No, I like croissants. I've always liked French croissants, absolutely. This has got to be one of the coolest wings you can get for the Supra. Obviously the uprights, we're going to send those off to paint as well. We're not going to do that anytime soon until the rest of the wide body kit is on, which we are doing in today's video. What's the next step?
Front lip.
I can't take you serious.
What, you don't like my croissant?
No, I mean, I like it.
It's a little croissant. Croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Now the next step, we got to get the Supra up on the Grand Prix bend pack lift. I could not imagine doing this wide body build without the bend pack lift. It is such a game changer. 10 and 10 would recommend. Step one, we got to get the wheels off. The fender liner's got to come out. We got to pop the front bumper off. We're going to start with the carbon fiber splitter.
Well, we moved over onto this garage. There's just a lot more room to work on the bumper, so we got to transfer this carbon splitter off the car. We got to put the new carbon splitter on the car. Now, unfortunately, it would appear we got more 3M tape, your favorite. The Sophia Special, the Floss Special. So we got to pull this off. But the silver lining is, if you get this off in one single piece, you can sell this with that other carbon piece. And that's money, money, money. If you break this stuff, you're out of luck. This is the Alibaba Special.
Is it?
Oh yeah, oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, this is like 49 cents on Alibaba.
40.
Retail price on this on Facebook Marketplace, you might get a couple bucks, maybe. Well, yeah, because you know the shipping and etc. You know? Yeah. Bing bong. Why did we say that simultaneously, kind of? Oscar's like, you're a bunch of dorks. Sorry, bud. Money. Money, money, money.
Now, of course, we got to test fit the bumper onto the front splitter, and just like all the other Street Hunter bits, it fits to absolute perfection. And yes, we are using nail polish to mark the locations where we're going to drill. Sophia Supra got the Sophia touch. And as easy as that, the holes have been drilled, the rib nuts have been installed. We're gonna make the splitter and the bumper back together, fits to perfection, reinstall the whole unit onto the car. We are absolutely cranking. This kit is looking sick.
Well, this carbon fiber splitter looks super sick. Obviously, you'll see it's a lot wider than the base of the car because it's gonna tie in very nicely to the wide body kit. All right, wing is done, splitter is done, fist bump, and now we slice and dice. The clean title Supra is no more, and that should be factored into the equation when you think about it, because my M2 is going to be a clean title, yours is going to be sliced and diced. So as far as valuation, something to consider when they're voting. When they're voting, hey, I already know you're voting for Soph, vote for me, okay? Honestly, it looks sick though, the splitter looks sick. Okay, so we got to cut fenders, but first, we got to tape. All right, you're a gangster.
Three-eyed bug right now.
You kind of look like a three-eyed bug. You ready to cut, slice and dice, baby? So Sophia wants to take control. This is her car. She's making the cuts because if I mess up, it almost appears that I'm cheating.
Yeah.
You know how to use that thing, angle grinder?
I do, but it's quite a big one for this.
Confidence level pretty high though?
No.
Usually we start on the passenger rear fender because that's the last part of the car that you see as the driver, but instead, because you're so confident, we're starting on the fender that everyone is going to see every single time you drive this car. You can see our markings right there. Remember, you can always cut more, but if you cut too much, you can't put it back. I have cut so many cars in my day, but it still hurts. I don't want your old glasses.
You look pretty good.
Honestly, it's kind of sort of my look, isn't it? I look good in glasses.
You look great.
I look great. I look more intelligent. I would never mess up. You wouldn't be mad at me.
I would be a little bit mad.
So I'm not allowed to work on this car is what you're saying. That's what you're telling me.
You are, but the cutting, I don't know.
So I get to do the taping. Yeah, okay. Well,
I don't want to be mad at you.
I have experience doing wide body kits. Sophia has never done one ever. My pink Aventador looks amazing. I did that. I take the credit for that.
Well, it took a lot of persuasion, but Sophia decided that I could also slice and dice. Now, whenever you're doing a wide body kit, there's a lot of cutting, a lot of test fitting, more test fitting, more cutting, and more test fitting.
Well, we're about 25% done. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fun slicing and dicing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of, a little bit. It also sort of ruins your skin. Probably should have wore a long sleeve, but check this out. Now, I know you guys are going to be judging our gaps, but don't worry. Body work is the saving grace in all of this. Plus, we got to paint it, we got to wrap it, etc., etc. And you'll notice the gap on the hood actually matches this gap very good. We got to fill in a couple other areas too, but so far, 25% in. No big deal. Our cutlery extraordinaire.
Cutlery extraordinaire.
Yes, you're the professional cutter.
You know what cutlery is, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's like fork, knife, spoon. Yeah, cutlery, yeah. I was trying to be humorous right now in this moment of extreme annoyance. We have fiberglass embedded in our skin. Speaking of, where's your hoodie?
Now, the first cut is always like a little bit nerve-wracking, but after you get over that first hurdle, it is just smooth sailing, and then more and more and more test fitting.
Look at that smile. It does look good. You did good, Soph. Let's go, baby. Whole driver's side is not done, but mounted.
You get the idea.
You get the idea. This is what it's going to look like. This is going to completely transform the car. Obviously, this means wheels, suspension, wrap. Your budget's shot.
It's gone.
You're donezo's. Yep. It's pretty obvious that we like our painter's tape. We got a little bit carried away. When I say we, Sophia got a little bit carried away.
We?
Yes.
It was half you.
That's true. I like my painter's tape as well. Speaking of, we're going to pull as much as we can off right now. But man, she's looking mighty, mighty, mighty fine. We got to send this off to paint here momentarily. And like I said, there's a couple little minor bodywork tweaks we're going to have to make. But overall, I like it. The front 3/4 angle looks so crazy sick. I'm donezo's. This is actually game over for me. I've already lost the competition, but I got more mods for the M2 coming first thing in the morning. In today's video, we're doing more mods. You got the armrest.
I saw the armrest.
You were jealous of that.
I was.
You thought that was cool.
But I can get one. No, I can't.
No, you can't. You're out of money.
It's only.
You're out of money. Even if you had an armrest, you couldn't afford it.
That's true.
You're bankrupt. Yeah. What happens if you go over budget? We didn't actually figure that out. What if Sophia cheats? She goes way over budget. What happens? disqualification, I guess.
No, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. There's got to be consequences. That's sick, Soph. Honestly, well done.
Thank you.
Well played. I told you guys we had a lot to unbox. What is in this packaging here is going to be a game changer. Now, there's a lot of people on the interwebs who do not like the G87 M2, and my goal for my build is to change your perspective ever so slightly. Originally, we were going to do like a wide body build.
I love you, Savani.
We don't start like this. I don't care what you do, just get out my dick. Thought I'd be gone forever, but you niggas hell bound money been good than a bitch. Way too rich to be seen. The sales steady screen for 12 back out dropping hits. Bone to run for a murder, I give him 100 to tell him to stay out the mix. Whole lot of bums trying to be just like me. First day out of jail, know this white tee icy. 50-some thousand on clothes, but I put this shit on. It's a reason your bitch wanna buy me. In the hood where they say I can't go back. All niggas block do my dance like Kodak. I ain't the type to tell you it's smoke. I see you with pressure, you just gotta know that. Dead man came with him, he a hoe rat. Don't come in asking me where your hoe at. Like you pressure, you just gotta know that. Dead man came with him, he a hoe rat. Don't come gotta know that. Dead man came with him, he a hoe rat. Don't come in asking me where your hoe at. Like you when she on her knees. Just like a protein, this she finna throw back. I'm a rap nigga, so you know the house smell like weed and liquor. How about the car with this drink and a pistol? Bout shit, I like to feed the killers. Messing with mine, you get spanked. I'm the one nigga that you can't stop. Down some shots if you get this drop. White bitch, want nothing but cop. Free slim, I know he'll like you a lot. In that jam, smell nothing but K2. For my chain, you know how I face you. Different pain, nobody relate to. They like, damn, that shit you can't do. I'm just a killer, don't ask what I bang for. Pop out the bush, all on feet, we don't rock cool. Shawty keep asking, you know you my side boo. Chopper right here, make a big nigga 5'2". Chopper right here, make a, hey, chopper right here, make a big bitch explode. I ain't been gone for too long, I'm still the king, act like you know. Alright, we don't start like this. I don't care what you do, just get off my dick. Thought I'd be gone forever, but you niggas hell bound money been good than a bitch. Way too rich to be seen. The sales steady screen for 12 back out dropping hits. Bone to run for a murder, I give him 100 to tell him to stay out the mix. Nothing but K2 for my chain, you know how I face you. Different pain, nobody relate to. They like, damn, that shit you can't do. I'm just a killer, don't ask what I bang for. Pop out the bush, all on feet, we don't rock cool. Shawty keep asking, you know you my side boo. Chopper right here, make a big nigga 5'2".
That big clean. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is going on? That big clean. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is going on?
We listen, but we don't judge. Well, I got my gun. I used to play with Duke's gun. No way. I get married. Now we listen, but we don't judge.
Well, whenever I be like walking by and seeing y'all like with a big t-shirt and no drawers on, I just look the other way now instead of telling everybody.
I caught 2 strays. We listen, but we don't judge. Well, I got got my gun. I used to play with Duke's guns. No way. I get burned. Now we live.
Well, whenever I be like walking by and seeing y'all like with a big t-shirt and no drawers on.
Oh my god, it's touching my What do you say, love?
I don't. Hold up, wait.
Oh, he's got the LGBT lights.
It's RGB, motherfucker. I don't. Hold up, wait.
Oh, he's got the LGBT lights.
It's RGB, motherfucker.
Baby, oh no, nobody jump shit. Let's go. Ha, I needed some shit with some baby, oh no, nobody jump shit. Let's go. Ha, I needed some shit with some baby, oh no, nobody jump shit. Let's go. Ha, I needed some shit with some baby, oh no, nobody jump shit. Let's go. Ha, I needed some shit with some baby, oh no, nobody jump shit. Let's go. Ha, I needed some shit with some baby.
For the stoners, LOL, new merch out now. I got making merch off my lines. This made no smoking teas. Nigga said we are not buying this shit. At least I let bro know. Is it really fucked up if you let him know? For the stoners.
When it's so that pop, I'm trusting it. I'm feeling hip, I'm rusting it. All of my viewers, I feel like the road.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit.
Where did these be? Where did these be? Where did these? Where did these? Where did these? Where did these? Where did these be at when they said it?
Suspect thought he had a layup.
Where did these be? Where did these be? Where did these? Where did these? Where did these? Where did these? Where did these be at when they said it?
Oh, it is. It is. No way. That's my R6. No way. Yo, I think that's my old R6. Holy shit. No way. Oh, I'm completely mind blown. No, R6 right there. I think that was my old one. The one I had. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's my old R6 though. Same blinker. Same aftermarket blinkers. The right one and the front was missing the cap or whatever that goes over the light bulbs itself. The frame sliders are the exact same color. Like they're a light blue that don't match the R6 at all. Exhaust the exact same. A silver Two Brothers Racing exhaust. Yeah, dude, we're at a gas station right now. And WHP 947. Got it. Oh, it is. It is.
Hey, you got maze right now. You got it made right now. I won't let you down. I won't let you down. It's like 4 right now. It's like 4 right now. It's like 4 right now. It's like 4 a.m. right now. You can't be to the streets. Niggas gon' know right now. And my name too big. Everybody.
My shoulders just stopped growing.
Just try to do that from behind.
Yuppie! My shoulders just stopped growing.
You? Can I drive? Legend. Okay, you can hop in. Yeah. Thank you. We're gonna go get some loot. Our minute and 58. We do got zone, which is great. I like this boost. AR down there. Yeah, you like it? Nice. Okay, I just need AR ammo. It's actually a pretty cool car. He's saying yes. He's like, yep, I know. kill everyone. Can I give you bucks? No. You get banned though. I can give you a free ban.
Hey crew, I've got the key to this Lamborghini Revuelto, and today we're gonna see what it's like to live with. I'm gonna start by unplugging it from where I had it charging up overnight, even though it really only needs about 30 to 60 minutes to top up its smallish battery. And now let's go take a look at spacing in my driveway, which is 16 feet wide by 19.5 feet long. You know what? I really do need another vehicle here, and because I slept in for the first time in like 5 years, Mobile Mama's review car is not here. What to do? Ooh. Let's bring the demon out of the dark. Well, it's a good thing I slept in late, because that would surely wake the neighborhood. There we go. Now we've got the frame of reference for the driveway spacing. And the Revuelto is parked just about an inch or so from the edge, and my Demon 170 is parked also very close to the edge. And still, that is enough room to fit a wagon through. And the back of the Revuelto is parked right before the gutter at the front of the driveway, and that still leaves plenty of room at the front to walk along the path to my front door. Oh man, this is a tragic sight. I did have to deflate the Bluey family just so I could get in to the Revuelto. And after opening that scissor door and sneaking on by, I can lower myself down onto the sill and then scoot my butt over into the chair. Grabbing the handle, so easy to pull that door down. Hello cabin crew, thanks for joining for this day in the life in the Lamborghini Revuelto. Now in this video I want to see if Lamborghini's new Halo model with the plug is easier to live with than their old one, the Aventador. And already it was easier to get into this car than the last Aventador I drove, the Ultimate. I hit my head on that roof all the time, being sandwiched into the cabin. This was better. Now let me show you where I would stick the items I bring with me every day, like my smartphone, which can go on this pad right here, and the key fob could stay in my pocket, or it can go in this dedicated slot right in front of the ignition button. There is no console, but my GoPro accessories can fit on top of this rubberized pad, and they don't really move around. Now, I didn't have room for my 32-ounce water bottle to fit anywhere inside the cabin, but with this single-use bottle, I can deploy the hidden cup holders, one for the driver and one for the passenger, and it does fit just like so. Now it's time to fire up the Revuelto, and one of the only things that could be louder than a supercharged V8 on startup would be a naturally aspirated V12. But we're not gonna hear any of that because it starts off as an EV. And so that means even if this was an early morning, I could start this car and leave my neighborhood without disturbing anyone. And as I back up here, I'll point out I do have some curb ramps set up to help with the clearance issue of the gutter in front of my driveway, but I wouldn't have to worry too much about scraping this car because there is a front end lift right here and it's already been pitched up. Is that for us? You have a good day. Just reviewing it, it's not mine. Yeah. It's fun for the day though. Now after I put on my seatbelts, I'm gonna pull up on this lever to go into reverse and then back it on out slowly. Dipping down and then over those curb ramps. I do like the resolution of this backup camera with the bird's eye view and the trajectory lines. There's some scraping, rubbing rather, of the tire within the wheel well. And then to go into drive, I pull on the right paddle. As I turn the wheel, here's some more rubbing. We're good to go. I've now been able to leave my neighborhood silently on electric power alone, but I can't carry on this way for very long because the Revuelto is only EPA rated at 5 miles of all electric range. So it's not very long before that gas engine does trigger on. Maybe you can make it to the highway from your door, maybe not, but ultimately for the health of the engine, you're gonna wanna trigger on the V12 anyway, so you're not bringing it to life under load. You're just getting it warm while you're making your way around town. So I'm going to do that right now by just turning the drive mode dial from city to Strata. And that does mean you do need to ready yourself for that transition to take place. But if I was going to live with this car, I wouldn't want to forget for too long that I was driving a 1,000 horsepower supercar. And the V12 kind of reminds you of that. And when the engine is warmed up at least a little bit, it's not obnoxiously loud, so you can hear your own thoughts as you're meandering around town. That's not to say the Revuelto is the most chill of commuters, because the ride quality, even in the softer of the two suspension settings, you've got soft and hard for the dampening. The soft setting still does keep the vehicle very firm, and you move with the undulations of the surface. It's not punishing, but it is true to its supercar nature. It does have seat heating. You just have to find it in the climate menu. Sometimes the screen doesn't always want to respond. So you do that, then nope, that's the fan adjustment. Sorry, you swipe over, then you turn on the seat heater in one of 3 stages. I feel like that could be solved with just a button somewhere, but you know what? I understand for form factor, this is better. And the seats themselves are reasonably comfortable. The padding is a little on the firm side, but the shape is ergonomic. It fits my body type very well. And at 6 feet tall with a longer torso, my head still clears the roof by at least another inch. And the manually adjusting wheel is easy to place in just the perfect spot for my hands to rest. And the wheel itself looks very complicated, but actually for daily driving, it's super simple. I don't need to interact with all these different rotors. I just concern myself with the drive mode, that's the upper red rotor, or the electric vehicle mode, which you can go into hybrid. I can go into EV mode if there is charge in the battery, or if there isn't, I can switch to recharge, which quickly replenishes that battery because it's so small. So if you're on your way home and you do want to make your approach, again, silently in EV mode, you just go into recharge for a few minutes and it'll top up that battery. I already showed you the damper adjustment here. You shouldn't really need to mess with that for daily driving. Just leave it in soft. And then this last one off to the right-hand side, this is for the adjustments of the rear wing. If you want to show off, I suppose, you can bring it up, but for the most part, you'll just leave it back down. And beyond all these calibrations, almost every other thing you'll need to interact with on a daily basis is found here on the wheel. I mean, your window switches are here on the driver's side, no longer here in the center like in the Aventador, and of course your reverse gear and park are found here, but everything else is right here on the wheel. You want to use the turn signals, that's a button here on the left-hand side. You want to set your high beams, that's also here. The windshield wipers, flick that on with one switch, and the adjustment of the display is also here at a button press. I love it because it keeps my hand on the wheel more, it's less distracting, and it just feels more immersive. And I showed it briefly, but let's listen for the turn signal sound. I don't mind it. It's very German, which is appropriate given the ownership of Lamborghini. And what about the turning radius? Wheel cranked. Oh yeah. When the rear wheel steering checks in, that turning radius becomes excellent, which is helpful because you don't want to misjudge a turn in something costing $700,000. Now, I did mention you may want to have the spoiler down while you're driving around town, and that's not because you might be conscientious of flashiness. You bought a Lamborghini Revuelto. People are going to be looking at you and you're aware of it. It's more because the visibility out the back, really out anywhere in this car, is somewhat compromised. So if you do have the spoiler up, then your narrow view out that channel in the back is made a little bit worse. The view out the sides is inhibited a little by the fact that the windows are on the stubbier side, so if you sit up high like I do, you're staring at the pillar when you look over. And then the blind spot comes into play, starting at the headrest and going all the way back to where the rear view mirror comes in. Then if you are, again, taller like I am, looking out the front, you may not be able to see stoplights, so you have to duck down and sometimes dip forward to see them. But despite all of that, I know this Revuelto is easier to see out of and feels more spacious than the old Aventador. That car felt like a tiny little box. This one is a slightly larger box.
with holes in it. Because I slept in this morning, I missed out on breakfast, but I still really want breakfast food, so I'm gonna get a breakfast burrito from the best spot in OC, Nate's Corner. Because I can't see the curb in front, I'm very thankful for this low mounted camera and those parking sensors. There we go. Let's go get a burrito. The magic moment is upon us. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna need a minute. So filling, so very good. Yep. Oh gosh, I almost forgot. The guys from Throttle House are supposed to be reviewing my Demon 170 today. I really need to get home so I can bring them the car. In the driveway, hop into the Demon. Have a little fun along the way. And arrive just a few minutes late. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah?
Thanks, man. This is.
Where's your hat camera?
I know, you told me how to do it.
Oh, you got, got it. Old school. I got it. Yeah, you know, everyone's with the POV now. Yeah. All right, James, I just want you to do me the honors. Go ahead.
Becoming a POV.
Yeah, I want you to just try it on. Let me just help you with this. So you're gonna want the angle a little higher. We'll have to tighten the hat for you, but yeah, that's the life.
This is it.
Now, while the Throttle House team does their thing, it was so nice of them to bring along this Cullinan with these tailgate leather seats for me to have a perched view of the production. Yesterday was fun, seeing James and Thomas do their thing, and today I want to check out the performance and practicality of this car, but not before I get a cup of coffee. And because it's bound to happen at some point where a Lamborghini owner would go through a drive-thru, I'm going to get my coffee at this Starbucks drive-thru, provided I'm not hit on my way in.
Hi, thank you for coming to Starbucks today. Can I get your name and your order?
It's Miles.
Hi, Miles. How are you?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm doing well, too. Thanks for asking. What can we get started for you today, Miles?
Could I please get a grande decaf iced latte?
You got it.
And I saw the turning radius yesterday, but just to show it off again, this is a tighter turn, but the Revuelto is going to make it no problem. And in preparation for receiving my coffee, I've moved my water bottle to the passenger side, so there's room here. Now, since I am sitting here, it is worth mentioning that you are gonna have to keep your foot on the brake regardless of the length of your stay, because there isn't an auto hold function. Gotta do without sometimes in a supercar.
Oh my goodness, you're like Batman.
Batman?
I just cut into your face.
I know, and I'm in an all black Lamborghini, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. I feel like I don't know if I would be more terrified or like less terrified to drive in that. Because I've also been in like trucks where like you're high up.
Yes, they're dangerous both ways. This one has a front end lift, so you can clear like driveways and curbs and things. I review cars, so I'm reviewing this car. It's not mine.
Okay, let's show. Okay, you enjoy.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. You hear that? She thinks I'm Batman. I'm so far from that. And Batman's gonna need to use that front end lift to make sure that I don't scrape on my way out of here. That's just tire. But if you needed further evidence that I can't possibly be Batman beyond my lack of cool, there's no way that the Dark Knight drinks decaf coffee. Returning to that drive-through experience for just a second here, if you are gonna go through like Batman in your very low Revuelto, you will have to do like I did, scrunch all the way down for you and the attendant to actually see one another, and then they are gonna have to reach really far down and you're gonna have to reach really far up for the exchange of money and goods. Now I'm on my way to a good driving road to get into the performance of the Revuelto. On my way there though, as you can see, there is going to be a little bit of traffic. Thankfully, in this car, you do have features like adaptive cruise control. So I can set that, adjust my following distance. It is going to maintain the gap to the vehicle in front of me. I don't have to touch the throttle and brake. And so if you were gonna commute in your $700,000 supercar, you could do so on the highway without too much difficulty. And then while in theory there's also a lane keep assist system which will ping pong you back into your lane if you start to depart it, that is only working when those markers are green on the side, and they've been going green to white. As you can see, it just kind of flicks on and off randomly. There's no rhyme or reason to when it's picking them up. They're just as clear now as they are in 2 seconds from now when they're not showing up. So I can't even show you how, but You are going to be corrected when they're green if you just start to depart your lane. But whether it's working or not, do not rely on that to keep you in your lane. This is a far cry from a hands-free driving system. You always need to pay attention when driving your Lamborghini. I am really getting tired of sitting behind this truck though, so I'm gonna see about the passing power in the Rev Vuelta. I've gone to sport, just gonna put my foot down, change lanes. Okay. Yeah, and one more time. Yeah, you've got passing power. And when you've had your fun passing and you've settled into your commuter pace on the highway, how loud will it be inside this cabin? Let me quiet up and listen in. Well, the answer is decently loud. I hear the outside vehicles. I hear tire noise. I hear road noise. Not much in the way of wind noise. I mean, this is a very aerodynamic car. That makes sense. But you are going to have to raise your voice a little bit to have a conversation with your fellow passenger, even if they're just 10 inches away from your face. But the V12 is quiet. I just barely hear the sound of the lifters when I'm at partial throttle. Overall, I think I could deal with this. It wouldn't be my preferred commuter vehicle, but if I wanted to take a longer drive somewhere with good roads and good scenery, time you're going to be in this seat. If you're not punching it with that V12 and listening and enjoying that, then you are going to want to listen to something else. So let's hear the standard sound system in this Rev Vuelta when I access it via the wireless Apple CarPlay. And the screen's responsiveness is hit or miss. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not. There we go. And I turn up the volume via these buttons on the back of the wheel, back up to 70. A little more, maybe 75, 80. At keeping the harshness of that road from really disturbing me as the driver. Even if I am bopping, I'm not worn out by it. Okay, it's time for fun. I'm ready for a real-world 0 to 60 test. I've got my race box set up here to record. I'm in the Corsa drive mode. I'm pressing this in for thrust mode, holding my foot on the brake, ping the throttle, building it up, it's ready, letting go. 60